Have you ever felt different, as if you were destined for something grand? Maybe at some point in your life, you realized you carry a special light, a divine mission that only you can fulfill. Today, we will explore a fascinating mystery: the 8 types of chosen ones and their divine missions. Imagine this. Since you were a child, something inside you told you that you were special. Maybe it was a recurring dream, an unusual talent, or that persistent feeling that you were born to make a difference. But at the same time, you might have felt the weight of doubt, wondering, am I really a chosen one? And if I am, what is my mission? This journey can be lonely and frightening. The fear of not finding your true purpose, or worse, not being able to fulfill it, can be overwhelming. But don't worry, you are not alone. We are here to unravel this enigma together. But first, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you improve your spiritual life. Do you know what a prophet does? A prophet is someone who has a very special role: being a messenger. Imagine that you have the ability to receive important messages from a very special place like heaven, and your job is to share these messages with others. That's what a prophet does. Prophets have a direct connection with something greater, which can be called divine. They receive visions, dreams, or messages that bring guidance, warnings, or revelations to help people. It's as if they have a direct phone line to heaven and can hear and transmit what is being said from the other side. This ability to receive and share messages makes them very important because they help people understand what they should do or how they should live. The messages of prophets can cover many things, such as how to be a better person, what might happen in the future, or truths about life that not everyone can see. One of the most amazing things about prophets is that they are not afraid to say what is necessary, even if it is difficult to hear. Sometimes what they have to say is not what people want to hear, but it is what they need to know. This can make prophets face challenges and even resistance, because it is not always easy to accept the truth or change ideas. Being a prophet is a great challenge. It requires courage to speak, dedication to maintain the connection with the divine, and a lot of strength to face adversity. But in the end, their work is crucial because it can change lives, guiding people in the right direction and helping them live according to the best possibilities for them. Prophets are truly inspiring because they show the power of truth and courage. They remind us that sometimes we need to face difficulties to bring important messages that can make a difference in the world. Now let's talk about the hermit. Have you ever thought about how good it can be to have some time just for yourself, away from noise and confusion? This is something the hermit does very well. A hermit is a person who chooses to live alone or away from society for a while to better understand life and themselves. Hermits like to stay in calm and quiet places where they can think, meditate, and learn more about who they are. They do not do this because they do not like other people, but because they have discovered that sometimes being alone helps to understand many important things. When they are alone, hermits can reflect on big questions in life, such as, who am I, or what is my purpose? They use this time to connect more deeply with themselves and the world around them in ways that often go unnoticed in the busy day-to-day. But being alone does not mean being lonely. For hermits, this time of solitude is chosen and valuable because it allows them to grow inside. They learn to listen to their own thoughts and feelings without the interference of other voices or opinions. Although they love their alone time, hermits also value meaningful relationships. They prefer to have a few friends who truly understand and share deep ideas and thoughtful conversations. When they decide to re-engage with others, they bring wisdom and insights that can help others in unique ways. Being alone gives hermits a special clarity. They can see things in a way that can be difficult for those who never stop to think quietly. This makes hermits fantastic advisors because they offer a perspective that comes from a lot of reflection and understanding. Hermits show us that sometimes stepping away from everything can be very beneficial. They teach us that solitude can be a path to discovering more about ourselves and the world, and that silence can be full of answers. Now, let's talk about the healer. Imagine you have a friend who always knows how to make you feel better when you're sad or sick. This person seems to have a special gift for helping others recover, right? That's a bit of what a healer does. Healers are people with an incredible ability to heal, not only physical wounds and illnesses, but also emotional problems, and sometimes even spiritual ones. Healers often feel a deep connection with the people around them. They have a great ability to understand what others are feeling and needing. This makes them very good at offering comfort and solace exactly when someone needs it most. They can use different ways to heal, from traditional methods like medications and surgeries to more holistic approaches like herbs, massages, or relaxation techniques. The most important thing for a healer is to bring relief and well-being to those who are suffering. One of the great talents of healers is empathy. They truly feel what others are going through. This emotional connection not only helps in the healing process, but also makes people feel safe and cared for. When you're with a healer, it is as if they place a cloak of calm and security around you. Besides their practical healing skills, healers are also known for their vast knowledge of health and well-being. They study a lot to know how to treat different diseases and are always learning new ways to help people recover. The work of a healer goes beyond simply treating symptoms. They look at the person as a whole, body, mind, and spirit, and try to understand what is causing the problem. This allows them to help more completely, not only alleviating immediate pain or discomfort, but also promoting lasting health. Healers are like balms for the world. They bring relief and hope, showing that it is possible to overcome pain and suffering. They teach us that caring for each other is one of the most powerful things we can do, and that healing often begins with understanding and compassion. Now let's talk about the empathetic soul. Have you ever met someone who seems to understand exactly how you feel without you having to say a word? That person is what we call an empathetic soul. Empathetic souls have a special ability to feel and understand the emotions of those around them. It's as if they have a super-sensitive radar to pick up on feelings. This ability to understand others so deeply makes empathetic souls very special people. They are those who are always there to offer a friendly shoulder, a word of comfort, or simply to listen. Their presence is comforting because they create an environment where people feel safe to express their emotions and vulnerabilities. The empathy of these souls is not just a feeling, it is a powerful tool. It allows them to help others not only by listening, but also by giving advice and support that truly meets the emotional needs of those who are in need. This makes them natural caregivers, and they are often seen as pillars of support within their communities or groups. But being so attuned to the emotions of others also has its challenges. Sometimes, empathetic souls can feel overwhelmed by absorbing too much sadness or stress from others. It's as if they carry a bit of the weight of everyone they help. Therefore, it is important that they also take care of themselves, finding time to rest and recharge their own energies. Despite these challenges, empathetic souls are fundamental in the world. They show how important mutual understanding and care are. Their ability to connect on such a deep level makes them true pillars for those around them. They teach us that sometimes the best thing we can do for someone is simply to be there, to listen and understand. The presence of an empathetic soul can transform a bad day into something a little more bearable, showing that compassion is one of the most healing forces that exist. Have you identified yourself with any of these chosen ones so far? Leave a comment. We will respond to all. Now let's talk about the persistent. Imagine you are playing a very difficult game. You try 1, 2, 3 times and cannot win, but you do not give up. You keep trying, learning from each mistake until you finally win. This is the essence of being persistent. Persistent people are those who see challenges as opportunities to grow and improve. They are not frightened by difficulties or failures. Instead, they use these situations as steps to reach their goals. Persistence is the ability to keep trying, even when things seem impossible. The persistent have an impressive inner strength. They believe in their abilities and have a clear vision of what they want to achieve. This focus and confidence not only help them to move forward, but also serve as inspiration for others. They are known for their determination. When they decide to do something, they put all their energy into it. No matter how many obstacles appear in their way, they keep their eyes on the goal and do not stop until they get there. This does not mean they never feel discouraged. Everyone has moments of doubt. But what differentiates the persistent is that they do not let these moments stop them. In addition to their strength and determination, the persistent are also flexible. They know that the first plan may not always work, so they are always ready to adjust their strategies and try new approaches. This ability to adapt is crucial to overcoming complex challenges. The impact of the persistent in the world is clear. They are the builders, the innovators, the leaders who not only achieve great things for themselves, but also motivate others to not give up on their dreams. They show that with effort and dedication, it is possible to overcome any barrier. The lesson that the persistent teach us is valuable. Perseverance is one of the keys to success. It is not just about having the strength to continue, but also about learning from every step, adapting, and never losing sight of what is important to you. Now let's talk about the rebel. Have you ever felt that things around you needed to change? That some rules or traditions no longer make sense as they used to? Rebels are people who feel this strongly and decide to act to make a difference. They question what is taken for granted and fight for changes they believe are necessary for a better world. Rebels have a strong sense of authenticity. They value truth and integrity and are not afraid to be themselves, even if it means going against the current. They are driven by a deep desire for freedom and justice and use their voice and actions to challenge norms and inspire others to rethink their own beliefs and behaviors. What really defines a rebel is their courage. Facing established systems and ingrained ideas is not easy. Often they face resistance and even direct opposition. However, they do not back down. Their commitment to their causes is unwavering, and they are willing to take risks to see the changes they desire. Rebels are also critical thinkers. They do not accept information as true without questioning it. This ability to think critically helps them identify problems and find new solutions. They are often the catalysts for innovation and progress, pushing society to evolve and improve. In addition to challenging the status quo, rebels are also bridge builders. They bring new ideas and perspectives that can help people see the world differently. They encourage dialogue and reflection, which can lead to deeper understanding and greater cooperation among diverse groups. The journey of a rebel is full of challenges, but it is also extremely rewarding. By standing up for what is right and working to transform society, they play a crucial role in creating a more just and equitable future. Rebels teach us that sometimes it is necessary to go against the tide to bring positive change. They show that authenticity and courage can truly make a difference in the world, and that each of us has the power to question and change things around us. Now let's talk about the warrior. Warriors are those who protect and defend. They are the brave people who stand up when there is danger or injustice, ready to face whatever comes their way. You can think of them as heroes who not only have physical strength, but also great courage and a strong sense of duty. Warriors have a deep commitment to protecting others, especially those who cannot defend themselves. They are driven by a code of honor that values courage, justice, and integrity. This code guides their actions and decisions, ensuring they always fight for what is right. One of the most striking characteristics of warriors is their readiness. They are always prepared for action, whether in a physical battle or a moral conflict. They train and discipline themselves to be strong, not only in body, but also in mind. This preparation makes them capable of facing challenges that others might consider impossible. Warriors are also natural protectors. They see it as their responsibility to face dangers and keep others safe. This can mean fighting in a war, but it can also be defending someone's rights or standing by those who need support in difficult times. Despite their courage, being a warrior is not easy. It requires a willingness to make personal sacrifices, sometimes even putting their own safety at risk. However, for warriors, the possibility of making a difference and protecting something greater than themselves makes it all worthwhile. Warriors inspire others with their bravery and determination. They are living examples of how strength and courage can be used for good. By standing up for what they believe in and protecting those in need, they show that each of us has the power to contribute to a safer and more just world. Warriors remind us that sometimes it is necessary to fight for what is right and just. They teach us about the importance of being prepared and willing to face challenges, no matter how difficult they may be. They highlight bravery as a virtue that not only protects, but also elevates humanity. Now let's talk about the seeker. Imagine someone who is always curious, always wanting to know more about everything around them. That is the essence of a seeker. They are driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and understanding, always exploring, learning, and questioning. Seekers are like intellectual explorers. They dedicate their lives to unraveling the mysteries of the universe, human nature, and hidden truths that lie beyond the surface of everyday things. They want to understand not only the how, but the why of things. What really characterizes a seeker is an open mind. They approach the world with an attitude of curiosity and wonder, ready to absorb new ideas and perspectives. They are not satisfied with simple or superficial answers. They want to dig deeper, truly understanding the complexities of a subject. Seekers are also great scholars. They value education and continuous learning, whether through books, courses, travel, or conversations with other people. They are always expanding their horizons, learning new languages, exploring new cultures and philosophies. This constant quest for knowledge makes them incredibly versatile and well-informed about a wide range of topics. An important aspect of a seeker's journey is sharing what they learn. They do not keep their knowledge to themselves, they use it to illuminate and guide others. As advisors or mentors, they can offer valuable insights and help others find their own paths of discovery. Seekers show us that learning never ends. They exemplify how the quest for knowledge can be an exciting and enriching adventure. Their questioning and open approach to the world encourages us not to accept things as they are, but to seek to understand the depths and complexities of life. The contribution of seekers to the world is immeasurable. They help promote understanding, tolerance, and appreciation for the wonders of existence. They remind us that there is always more to learn and that the journey of discovery is one of the most rewarding experiences in life. Now let's talk about the chosen ones. Have you ever heard about the chosen ones? They are very special people who have an important mission in the world, something only they can do. Think of them as individuals with a unique ability that sets them apart from everyone else. These abilities can be diverse, such as an incredible capacity to lead people, a brilliant mind to invent new things, or even a special sensitivity to understand others' feelings. The chosen ones are everywhere, in all cultures around the world, and their stories have been told for centuries. They are like essential pieces in the great puzzle of humanity. Each has a role that no one else can play, and this makes them indispensable. These people are not caped superheroes, but rather ordinary human beings chosen by a higher force, like nature or destiny, to perform very significant tasks. Their missions usually involve helping others, promoting positive changes, or simply making the world think in a new way. The chosen ones are important because each of them contributes uniquely to the greater good. They can inspire, heal, protect, or teach, depending on what their special ability allows. And the most interesting part is that perhaps there is something only you can do too. Maybe you will discover your own special mission someday. So whenever you meet someone doing something exceptional, remember that this person might be a chosen one, someone with a very special mission. And who knows, maybe you also have a unique mission waiting to be discovered. And now, the conclusion. So, what did you think about discovering the 8 types of chosen ones and their divine missions? I hope this video has opened your mind to the different ways each of us can have a special impact on the world. Perhaps you identified with one or more of these types, or maybe you recognize these qualities in people around you. Remember, being a chosen one does not mean having superpowers or being perfect. It means recognizing your inner strength and the unique mission you may have in life, whether it is helping others, advocating for change, or even guiding people with your wisdom and knowledge. Each of us has something valuable to offer, and sometimes all we need is a little courage to accept that calling. If you felt inspired by any of the types of chosen ones, I encourage you to reflect on how this connection manifests in your life. How can you cultivate these qualities? How can you make a difference in your world? Do not underestimate the power of small actions. They can have a big impact. Now I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below about which type of chosen one you think you are, or if you know someone who fits one of these profiles. Your interaction is very important to us, and we love hearing your stories and reflections. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming content. Here we explore many interesting and deep ideas about life, the universe, and everything else. Share this video with your friends or family who might also enjoy this journey of discovery. Before you go, there's one more thing you need to know. Ever wondered why the chosen ones face so much hardship just before their big breakthrough? It's not by chance. Check out my next video, 7 Reasons Why the Chosen Are Treated Poorly Before the Breakthrough. Discover the hidden truths and powerful insights that will help you navigate your toughest times. Click here to watch it now and continue your journey to understanding and empowerment. Don't miss it. Miss